Right guys, time for another RLR beer shot. For this one we go to Sjaelland, Denmark, another beer from the wonderful Toul. So this particular beer is called Forward Thinking. It comes in at 8.1% ABV. They're describing it as a West Coast double IPA, although I would say it's a little bit more of like an American strong ale, which is a style that you don't come across in Europe all that often incidentally. But yeah, this one is brewed in collaboration with Yakima Chief Hops and Yakima Chief Ranches, part of their FWD program that they're doing investigating new hop products. So yeah, hopefully we see more beers from that going forward. But yeah, to the beer itself. So when we poured this one, it looked like a kind of lovely, more kind of caramel, chewy leaning West Coast double IPA. It's got that lovely kind of blood orange amber, dark copper colour to it, and there was about a half finger of a frothy kind of fawn coloured head which faded away quite quickly. But yeah, the aroma of this one kind of immediately had me thinking more like a kind of an American amber sort of vibe. Lots of rye bread, brown bread, sweet caramel, pears, apricots, stuff like that. Not things I would quite often associate with a West Coast double IPA in all honesty. Incidentally, the hop extract in this one that they're using is Simcoe, but I suspect a little bit of Chinook and Cascade potentially in this particular beer. But yeah, let's go to the flavours. So the backbone of the beer, toasty rye bready bread crust, a little bit of woody character, some cracker in there, nice oily rye bread, wholemeal brown bread, fresh white bready character above that, some toasty brown sugar in there, a little bit of leathery brown sugar in the dead centre of your palate, oily sweet kind of boozy caramel surrounded by a little bit of biscuit, the yeasty side of the beer on the back third of the palate, kind of rye bready and oily at its core, sweet wholemeal brown bread in there, and a little bit of a kind of fresh kind of bread crusty character around the edge there. The hoppy side of this beer isn't too prominent until the aftertaste. There's a wee bit of earthiness, wee bit of woodiness in there, which makes me think a little bit of Cascade. As you move further forward, you get a bit of pine resin into the aftertaste, floral aromatic spice, and some nice kind of grassy notes around the front edge of your tongue there. In terms of the fruity side of the beer, at the back of that front of your tongue, some nice grapefruit, again makes me think a little bit of Chinook. As you move further forward, there's some oily passion fruit on top there from the Simcoe, and you've got a really nice kind of oily pear, sultana type note to it, some drier apricot as well. And as you move further forward, maybe there's just a very slight hint of like lime or something in there. But really interesting. Mouthfeel wise, top end to mid body, bottom end to full body, nice oily kind of mouthfeel, I would say, quite clean, about 80-ish IBUs. The malt base a bit drier underneath, smoother in the middle, dry and sweet on top, and then yeah, you've got that big oily sweetness out of this one. But all in all, a really nice, interesting beer, I would say. Forward thinking, double West Coast IPA, 8.1% ABV. More of an American strong ale in my opinion though, but this one comes to you from Toul in Sjaelland, Denmark. Give it a go and see what you think. Skål.